Bell and I had just begun our measurements of the Keymaker's position outside the metaverse, when our nanites warned that there was a dangerous psionic locust nearby, apparently interacting with the Keymaker. Bell touched my shoulder and said, "There's something in the water." "It's a woman," I said. "She's drowning. She's dancing." "It's some kind of psionic projection," whispered Bell. "It's Nemesis. It's a vision of Nemesis dancing. It foretells great bloodshed. We have to warn the council." "Are you sure?" I asked. Bell's voice was low, as if her words hurt her to speak. "She was human once. Her name was Faux. She was a leader of her people, a priestess of the Great Mother, adept at the subtle arts, and a ferocious warrior. She fought a 10-year war to beat back invaders, but ultimately met defeat, after which she conducted a deadly guerrilla resistance. She was a great beauty. She would personally seduce the invaders' leaders and murder them in their tents. But at last, she was betrayed by a jealous friend. She was tortured, ritually raped to discredit her religion, and made the sexual toy to humiliate her people. We captured her 3 children. Each of the youngsters was murdered, one by one, before her eyes. She could have saved them. She only had to name the leaders of the resistance. She kept her mouth shut. Afterwards, they realized there was no one left in her to torture, so they executed her. And just to prove what cosmic pricks they were, they burned her alive. But the story doesn't end there. Her being was far too focused to merely dissolve into the Great Mother as most do. Instead, she condemned herself to hell for all eternity, as befits a filicide. For 1,000 dreary years in hell of her own creation, she humiliated herself before lustful men, fully accepting the role that had been placed on her by her enemies. It was one of the Uncas who made his way into her hell and proceeded to fuck things up royally with one of his noble good deeds. It was the Traveler, I think. Freed of her trauma loop, she vowed vengeance, and ever since has been wandering the multiverse, slaughtering aristos in large numbers when she can find them. If she has found a target somewhere in our cluster of islands, then a lot of people, innocent or otherwise, are going to die. End of report. The Old One's addendum. The Council has just learned of a Wendigo infection on Thunder Monkey. This will likely be Faux's target. The Tin Man was dispatched to warn them, but the Wendigo himself blew his head off. He's getting a new one now.